Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Today, Football Manager finally got released, 2019 edition, and I'm really excited about this edition because there's been a lot of improvements, a lot of gameplay changes. So I was actually just looking at the page, at their website. Just give me 1 second. So I was looking at Football Manager's website and looking at the overall changes that they brought. Training, there's been a huge change in training. So basically, we'll look into it. I'll show you in game what the new training looks like. But it's been, I think, the biggest change in Football Manager 2019 has been the training. Fresh UI, yeah, there's been some change, especially with the screen, like with the skin. Sorry, it's now purple. Mixed feelings about that. I prefer red, but purple. Maybe you can choose your own skin. I'm not too sure about that. So there's VAR and match improvements. Uh, Induction. I haven't turned the induction on because I've been playing Football Manager for, I would say, 7-8 years now, and I know the game pretty well, and I can adapt to the changes in the game. So induction's new. Bundesliga partnership and revamped training module. So let's get back to the game. So let me switch back to this game. Okay, so the so I am actually hosting a multiplayer game. Anybody can come and join, and since the game is out, I would encourage people to join. So actually, the information about the multiplayer game is in the description below. So what we're doing is I'm playing as two clubs, Manchester United and FC United, and there are a bunch of other people playing as different clubs, but I don't think they're actively playing. So I'm not too sure about that. Um, let me just uh, new game preferences, online preferences. So if anybody wants to join, the name of the server is Big League, and there's no password. Also, if you're watching this after, so in case you can see it from the screen here, it's also in the information below the video section of the channel, where there's the information section. You can find the information regarding how to play online with me. So I usually have the game running throughout the day. Sometimes the power surges and the game turns off, but usually the game is running and anybody can join at any time. So if you guys want to join, you're most welcome. I would love to compete against human players. So I've never had a match against a human player in this game, and I would love to experience that. So how do I continue? Okay. Message. When is the game progressing? So we got a message from oh, it says now. So just a second. Yeah, he's online. So let me send him a message back. Let me see. Uh I'm bad at this. So preference, no, not preferences, game stream. So now, thanks for playing. If I press Control Enter, does it send a message? No, it doesn't. So in different softwares, if you press Control Enter, it sends the message. So I'm just gonna continue the game. So we'll see if he's playing against. So we'll see if we get to play against him. So right now, I'm just gonna go into the inbox. So there are a lot of manager changes because there are a lot of people coming in and going and stuff like that. And people are signing new contracts and stuff like that. So managers coming in, making changes to the game, and so we're playing as FC United and Manchester United. So there are two types of saves. the first save is Manchester United save, where I want to win the Champions League every season, and that's the goal. So Champions League every season. That's our vision for Manchester United, and for FC United, it's to get to the top, to get to the Premier League, and that's the goal with FC United. So I'm just gonna continue, and I'm gonna change settings. So just so fourth round. I don't want to know. I mean, I don't want to view the draw. I'm just gonna continue. So I just want to change one setting, preferences, and uh, preferences, line references. Yeah. So allow this, and I'm gonna set 10 minutes, 2 minutes each. I'm not gonna spend too much time thinking about how much 2 minutes is gonna be. So automatically I'm gonna reduce this actually. So if somebody wants to take a break or something like that for a few minutes, it's allowable and everything. Minimum time between stops. So this is, I'm gonna set it 4 hours, but actually I'm gonna set this to 50. I don't actually want I don't want people to take a 4 hour break. Uh, so let's just continue. So okay, so now the game is gonna run more smoothly if other people are playing the game. Okay, so there's been training. Okay, so there's been training change and schedule change. Nothing I want to pay attention to right now. So before, the emphasis on inside of the game was on squad selection, who you play, and what kind of like tactic you use. That was a major the major major strategy involved in the game. Tactics was fairly generic for throughout, like, was fairly generic. It wasn't as specialized as it is in Football Manager 2019. Football Manager 2019 has made a huge change in terms of training. So there's so many different elements now. So I'm gonna show you that in a bit. Uh, so I'm gonna come to training in a bit. So one thing I noticed today was that some of my older videos, like I started streaming uh, this Football Manager 2019. I was streaming since the beta version came out, and I think that was on the 19th of October, right? So a lot of my streams. Okay, so the game just loaded. Um, Fixtures preview. Okay, so we're gonna play against Watford, where it's an even game. Anybody can win. Watford are second, we're fifth. But there's only 1 point difference. I'm sorry about the coughing. I have a viral infection because it's raining and the weather's changing and everything. So sorry about that. Uh, I can't really control the mic and be playing the game at the same time, so I apologize. So, uh, anything to pay attention to. So so they're gonna play a defensive 4-2-2-2 DM. Yeah, DM. So uh, oh, he's a ball playing. He's a defensive midfielder playing center back. Anyways, so and Kwe is a midfielder as well. Strange. So I used to think that Watford are a fairly root one playing team, but looking at the team right now, they have a few players who can play from the back. So let me see how to approach the game. So let me quickly take a look here. So, and their highest rated player is Delfu. He used to play for Barcelona. I'm very bad at pronouncing names. I have got no practice in pronouncing names, especially non-English names. So he has speed, vision, technical. He's very technical basically, and his technique and dribbling. So he's very good dribbler. He's an amazing dribbler. Um, most players from Barcelona are Holibas. So if I want to do well, their strikers are not doing that great, but their wingers are doing amazingly well. So I need to make sure that they don't get enough width. I'm not too sure if they play with width or they play narrow, but I need to watch out. I need to watch out for the white players basically. So let's go to briefing. So briefing is something new, I think, as well. I didn't actually see this. I didn't actually play the last game, 2018. I played 2017 for 2 years because I was stuck on a game, stuck on a save that I played for like 20 years. I was 20 years into the save, maybe more, and I developed a lot of youngsters into superstars, and I really loved it. So I was playing as Manchester United, and I was always buying the top young players and developing them and stuff like that. And I had feeder clubs, and I had a proper system, a proper pipeline for generating young talent and everything. So maybe we'll do that with this save as well. So okay, so I want to stop them from playing down the middle, playing down the sides. So um, hmm. So okay. Hmm. Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Valencia in. So the other thing I wanna do is so what's if he plays, if he stays central? No, I actually want him. I don't want him to stay central. And so if I play him as inside forward support, being Matan, playing him as inside forward, so advanced playmaker support, and playing Rashford in. No, not Rashford. Well, let's try it. Rashford, advanced forward, no. Butcher, attack. Yeah, this formation is better for what I want to do. So inside forward, support. Meta playing advanced playmaker support. Don't want Matic playing advanced playmaker support. Advanced playmaker support. Lukaku playing target man, and Lingard. I'm gonna play Lingard. Should I play Lingard or should I play somebody else? I'm gonna play Lingard as a shadow striker, and focused on the sides basically, not to the middle. That's something I want to change because I don't want to play through Lingard because he's better off the ball than on the ball. So and focused on the right because I have Mata there and he's better on the ball than I think Sanchez is. Sanchez is better putting pressure on the ball and making is better with his movement, but Matt is better with being on the ball. So, and Smalling playing as center back, defend, and playing as wing back, support. So I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna go with this formation. Yeah. Okay. So match review. Ashton versus FC United. So, and, I want to bring some consistency into our game, so I'm gonna keep this formation. Except for I'm not gonna take out Presley. I'm gonna give him match fitness. Try to give him more match fitness. He won't last, so I need to have at least one player who knows how to play center back. So Lynch on, Bailey out, and Barnes, O'Neill in. Okay, so everything looks okay. Submit team, proceed to match. Okay, and okay, so the game crashed. That sucks. So sorry about that. So I'm just gonna if there's a video or something like that, I'm gonna play that. So you while the game loads or something like that, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna so they have a Football Manager 2019 mobile. I didn't actually know about that. So I mean I haven't watched the trailer or anything like that, so I'm gonna play the trailer while I load the game again. I'm gonna try to So the game is downloading. Actually didn't. So basically, when I came in today, so it says it'll launch in 1 minute and 7 seconds. So I didn't actually upload the game. So let's check out the blog. See in-game editor updates. I don't like the in-game editor. I've turned off in-game editor on my game what's it called on my save, the multiplayer save. So anybody can join in. And basically, the in-game editor is not allowed, and importing tactics is not allowed because I think everybody should act like a manager and not like a copycat or something like that. And everybody should try to form their own tactic or have some kind of their own style, bring their own style or bring their own ideas instead of copying some tactic from some board or something like that, or from some forum, because that works for if you're playing Football Manager for a season, but as your team changes and as you need to do squad management and stuff like that, you can't apply the same tactic year in and year out. So you need to have you need to so it's downloading the updates again. No, is it? Okay. Just give me 1 second. So it's synchronizing. So while that synchronizes, I've got some updates on Steam, messages on Steam. I'm just gonna check them out what they are. So I've got icons, complete forward. Oh, I've got trading cards. 5 trading cards. So I'm not quite sure how you unlock them and how I can sell them. So they can be sold for 8 cents, and we'll see. So basically, um, I have a few trading cards, and I don't know why the game is taking so long to load. It's stuck at 40% because Football Manager touches being prioritized or something like that, and I don't even want to play that game right now. So please bear with me for now, and uh, so while the game loads, let me just tell you something about the channel. So I started streaming a few days ago, and I noticed that Twitch took off some of my videos. So I'm going to create a link for the Twitch videos um, uh, on my Twitch channel for the YouTube videos. Basically, I've been uploading to YouTube as well as Twitch. So while the older videos are gone from Twitch, if anybody wants to watch, like, why is this happening? Maybe that's why the internet wasn't loading. That was maybe why that's why. But this site is working fine. Football Manager website is working fine, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it's working now. So so basically, where is it? First ever Steam should be here somewhere. It's not. Why is it not? Video 1, video 2. Home. Channels. So maybe I didn't upload. And I didn't upload, and I've lost that video now because I didn't save it anywhere else. So my first ever Steam. So there's probably, if I go back to my Twitch channel for a bit. So videos, not this. I have a hard time navigating this. Um, so this is what I'm talking about. So I've lost my video part 1, part 2, and the first ever Steam I did. I've actually lost that video for good. So basically what I'm trying to get at is, okay, so if I go to clips, sorry, channel, I'm not quite sure who made the clips, but some people made the clips of the first ever videos, first ever Steam videos. So I've actually lost. I only have clips now, but it was really bad quality when I first started streaming. So let me just quickly check if that download app is through or not. It's at 80%. So I'm not sure why it's taking too long. Probably because it's upgrading to the full version instead of the beta version. But yeah. So where was I? So yeah. So there's some videos that you can't access now through Twitch, but they're on YouTube, and I'll paste the link in what's it called, in the Twitch information bar, so you guys can follow if you guys want. But basically, um, I lost the videos, and the second thing is the second thing I want to tell you guys is, in the links below you'll see a link to the Google Drive. So this is where I don't like the notebook um, in the what's it called, in the Football Manager app, in the Football Manager game. So I'm making notes here. So these I will be updating. So like this is our goal. Like we want to finish top third in the first season, but finish in the Champions League in every season after that for Manchester United. So I'm making notes for my games over here. These you can preview um, through the game. I mean through the Google Drive link that I posted, and I'm gonna be posting my channel plans over here. So I'm gonna be posting like bi-weekly plans and monthly, and after a few bi-weekly plans I'm gonna switch to monthly plans and quarterly plans and yearly plans and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna have running bi-weekly plans and also monthly quarterly plans and yearly plans and stuff like that. So that is gonna come in the few weeks. I'll need a few weeks to get that up. I started working on it, but I don't want to put a half-done version of it and stuff that I'm going to change, and then again and again. I want to make something concrete. So I have the action plan and the next few goals lined up. So in terms of the improvements, so let me just quickly check if the Football Manager thing installed and whatnot. I have the beta so it installed. So let me play the game, and while it loads, I'll talk you through it. So right now, what I'm currently working on is getting somebody to help me with the what's it called? So let me turn off the Chrome. Um, so and the game is running. It says, but it's not. Okay, it is. So what I'm trying to get is somebody to help me with the overlays and for OBS and basically notifications and other things as such. So that's so to basically improve the viewer experience. Let me just quickly do something. Okay, so sorry about the cough. I can't actually mute the mic and play the game at the same time, so I really apologize. But I've got a viral infection because of the changing weather. But they say it's gonna be over soon. It won't be there for too long. But it's not contagious, so that's a good thing. Not that not that it spreads over the internet or not, but still. Uh, I'm trying to close this, but it won't close. You guys can't see it, but Discord is actually showing up uh, on top of Full Manager, and I don't want it to actually show. So I'm struggling to turn that off actually. So let me quickly see if I can turn it off. Otherwise, I'm gonna just play with it. Okay, I'm just gonna let it be. You guys can't see it, so it won't block your view. So it's not a big issue. Okay, so load the game. So I'm playing as Manchester United and FC United, and it's basically multiplayer save where you can play as you can join the game. There's no password, and the name of the server is Big League. I play the game every Friday to Sunday, so 3 days a week, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. In Canada. So basically I need to take control of the game. So I don't think anybody else is playing the game at the moment, but there are people who have taken up clubs. So I'm playing as Manchester United and FC United. So let me quickly game status, take up FC United. Okay, and well, no, not here. So where is it? Preferences, and then what's it called? Online preferences. So if anybody wants to join the game, the name of the server is Big League, and there's no server password, so anybody can join. Allow users to join the game, anyone. So what? Okay, so there's other options as well. So we were actually we almost started a match. We didn't actually get to play the first minute or anything like that, but we almost started the match, and the game crashed, and I hadn't actually upgraded to the full version. I was playing on the, what's it called, the beta version. So that the game actually crashed just a few minutes ago, but I wasn't too many minutes into the game, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna continue this. I can't remember who I got last time when I was playing the game, but we'll see. Carabao Cup. Oh, so I'm playing. Oh, I'm playing Manchester City. Wow, that's interesting. I drew Arsenal, and now I drew Manchester City. So let's just quickly look at the schedule. So Carabao Cup. Was it Carabao Cup that I'm playing? Yeah. So I drew Arsenal, and where's the next Carabao Cup? Carabao Cup. Where is it? Okay, so it hasn't been scheduled yet, but we're gonna play them basically. Um, so this is when I changed to the training schedule for next week, and that's what the assistant coach is telling me. And so I forget what. So I'm getting somebody to improve the interaction that like the viewers experience when they first join the game. So right now, I had somebody design the overlay, but the buttons on the overlay are not functional, and there's some like it's not perfect right now. So I'm gonna have I had a graphic designer do that. So I'm gonna get somebody in IT to improve the overlay, put on alerts and other chatbots and stuff like that, like improve the viewer experience on this channel. So that's in the running, or that's coming up, and it'll probably get implemented next week, not this weekend, because um, I like it'll be too soon to implement it. I would have to like we'll have to discuss how to implement it and everything. So it won't be this week. It'll sorry about that. It'll probably be next week. Okay, so let's switch to this. Lingard comes down the middle. Manutd comes here. Fred playing his advanced playmaker support. Pogba playing his advanced playmaker support. Sanchez goes into support duty. He goes into shadow striker duty. Don't play to the middle. Play to the right. These two players are good at off the ball, but I need players on the ball, and these players will work. I'm gonna keep it young. Actually, I'm not gonna switch to Valencia. That was probably a mistake I made last game, but didn't go through, so it was fine. Clicked on the wrong button. Should be center back, defend. Smalling can't play. Smalling can't play this ball player. Everybody knows that. Okay, so inbox. Yes. Switch. Okay, Canadian cable. Okay. Match preview. Team section. I think I wanna do something real quick. I forgot to do that before. So preferences. Online preferences. Actually, this is saved, so that's good. Okay, so submit team. Can I go into briefing? No, I can't. I don't know how they're gonna play, but I'm gonna just submit them. Submit. Oh no. I forgot to change the name. Well, I wanted to change the name, but that's fine. Okay, so let's fix it. So then, I don't know if that's creativity. Share the fans. Maybe I'm not sure. Let's go for share the fans. No reaction. Freedom with freedom. Freedom. I just started. So let me check a few things. So the message came in key. I should I don't know how many of you are new to this game, but Football Manager 2018, I think is the 14th installment of Football Manager. 14th installment of Football Manager. Before that it was Championship Manager. So there have been 14 Football Manager games. So it's quite amazing. to be quite similar. Each goal was quite similar, but mine was picture in the video that he attempted the keeper. Let me look at the stats for you. See if there's anything I can identify. So, if you see, this has pretty much section of the pitch. So I'm gonna look to see the stats. Let's see if we can do this. They don't seem to be on the same track. So, Watford made 100% shot at the shots first half. They had no chances. Two people chances. They scored a goal out of nothing. We had no possession really, 59% possession, and I think we're going to start. I think mentality, it's not the mentality issue because we have a crucial something like why do we have so much possession? See if that possession can return into half chances and two chances. So it's one more goals. Because we have a really high shots ratio, a very poor shots on target ratio, and a very poor clear cut and half chances ratio. So it's going to be halftime soon. It's shots on target, that has decreased in the previous 2 minutes. The possession has remained the same almost. So if I was going to do anything, it would be it's too slow in the second. So we'll let it play out and see if there's any change. So definitely so you can even watch. Did you see me? So let me see. No, they didn't see the game, but I don't know why I can't go to the tactics page. So this is the first time playing multiplayer, so I'm going to be learning with you guys. You guys know how to access the tactics page, because all these things will be right. Since I can't really influence the game anymore, I'm gonna watch the game for about 2 minutes. It's 60, and then and it's not exactly 2 minutes. It's highlights, so I'll probably be less than that. Our team has completely lost momentum. So schedule, who won the game? It doesn't say. So hello everybody. I just want to check something real quick. So hello everybody. Okay. Did the game crash again? I hope not. No, it didn't. So it'll be fine. So I was reading the news today regarding Manchester United. Uh, so what is this? So we won the match against Ashton. So basically, I didn't continue the game, and the game got simmed basically, and it worked out for our favor because we won the game 4-2, and now we're into the FA Cup. So from the thing I've learned from that from this is I need to play the game more quickly, or I need to sim. I mean, I need to change the settings. So I'm gonna choose to play the game more quickly and uh, basically um, uh, think fast. I need to think really fast when I'm making changes and everything, and not pause the game if I don't need to pause the game, basically. So I'm playing on multiplayer right now, and so the name of the league is the name of the server is Big League. There's no password, so anybody can join. And I'm gonna check right now if anybody is playing the game with me right now. So nobody, just me. So that's fine. So social media, game box. So 4 emails. Lukaku close to trading clause. So he's now 5 appearances away from making. Okay, so Paul Pogba. So I didn't actually get to check if Manchester United won the game. They didn't. They drew the game. That's not good. We didn't have good results in the last 2 games in the Premier League. We're actually not doing all that well in the Premier League, if you ask me. But it's the same thing with the Manchester in real life. In real life, I think they're sitting 7th or 8th or something like that. We're doing better than that, but really, we haven't played anybody big. We haven't played Liverpool, Manchester City, or some any of the bigger teams up till now in the Premier League, and we're still not doing all that well. So I think there is cause for concern because we haven't played any big team, and still we're not doing all that well. Okay. Pogba was the most highly rated player. Yeah, so social media was distribution. So in the next game, I'm gonna go over over training. I don't think today is a good day to be discussing training right now, because um, with the Football Manager just coming out, I think most people want to see the game rather than spend a lot of time looking at the trainings module of the game, which is very in depth and very. Uh, so I'll do a quick preview just now. So it's very in depth now. It's very highly specialized. You can choose how you train the players, and that's going to affect their attributes, and that's going to affect their playing style, and that's going to affect your tactics. So I think that it's a huge improvement and a great improvement. Uh, Okay, so I have a minute to show you guys the training module. So here it is. So basically you have the overview. From here you can see when the matches are when you're playing matches and when the training's been scheduled. So basically there's each day, Monday to Friday I think it is, Monday to Sunday, and there's 3 sessions, right? So first session, morning session, evening session, and if there's an extra session or something like that. So, and here it tells you the intensity, right? Match day intensity is always high, and if you have two training sessions in a day, it's good to uh, good to I would say good to high the intensity, and you need periods of rest in between, so there's fewer injuries. And if you have like uh, a tight schedule coming up, like if you need
So
to
hi
look at the schedule,
everybody, I'm
so you
doing
can
a
from here.
save
So
in which I'm gonna have a playthrough for
schedule,
Manchester United and FC United. Basically, I'm going to um,
um,
try
is there
to
a calendar
take FC
version of
United
this
to
custom?
the top of the Premier League and
I
try to
didn't
win the
know you could
Champions League
actually
with
make
Manchester
create
United.
custom using
After
calendar.
I've done
So
both
that's
of
for another
these
time.
challenges,
I'm gonna
I'm going
come
to
back
try
to
managing in
I'm gonna
different
come back to
continents like
uh,
Europe,
training
Australia.
and schedule. Okay,
Uh,
so
just 1 second.
okay, I have the calendar over here. So if you have,
So FC United
so this doesn't show the
Manchester
matches, so
proposed
that's
philosophy
another
talks.
thing. Oh, actually it does. So you see matches here. I think it doesn't show matches that have been played. It only shows matches that are going to be played. So let's go into October. So as you can see, we have a tight schedule during this period. Okay, so it continued to heads up about Johnson. Feel himself being out of the team recently. Uh, discuss with Jones.
I think I did this for Manchester United, not for FC United. The proposed philosophy talks. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I don't know what that was all about. So I just talked to him and he's like, everything's fine. Now, basically. Lindelof developing concerns. So this is what you get with having a bigger squad with quite a lot of depth. Players who
So right
are
off the bat, I'm gonna
good but
remove
not exceptional are gonna,
develop
if they're not playing, they're
youngsters
gonna
to be part of
complain,
the first team
and
squad.
it's always something. It's a bit of a challenge to keep everybody happy. I like to keep my team highly stratified. Like I have a group of players
And
that are gonna play every game, almost every game,
I'm gonna
and a
remove
group of players
Darjan
that are
Bertrand
used as
because
subs,
he's
and a
19
group of players
players.
that are in development. Basically, youngsters who'll get a minute, who'll be fighting for minutes and stuff like that. So that's how I structure my teams. But in real life, you need to have a lot of depth because you never know when players are gonna get injured. So
Okay.
he's struggling being out of the team. So I have only 56 minutes. So I'm gonna skip this and come back to it. Schedule for coming weeks: Manchester United under 23-18, under 23
Okay.
changes. Okay, so Lindelof
Okay.
developing concerns. Lindelof is a senior player, so I'm gonna task
So
him
again,
to
turning over to my
take care of it.
assistant.
Okay, so assertive.
Um,
Thanks for coming.
I haven't seen how the training works. Maybe
Schedule
I'll
out.
try
Okay,
it
let me just
offline,
do one thing.
see how it works, and
Uh,
then next time or in the
okay,
future streams I can
exit.
see and try set up
So
training
he's not
myself.
able to. Okay, so that didn't work. I thought it would, but it didn't. So let me see if I can talk to him myself. So that's something else. I'm in FC United now. Okay, continue.
I'm not a fan of any of these players. I would have considered Boateng, but I think it's pretty expensive. Let me see how good he is. He's not that great. I don't think it's that great. Plus he's 29. I'm not gonna spend 90 million on somebody who's 29 years old. This player looks good. If he's a center back, he's a left back. And he's not even a left back who can play center back.
Going up.
Where was I? Yeah. Or Marlon. He used to play for Arsenal. He's playing for Arsenal, Barcelona now. I can get him for 9 million at 140. I don't think that's a bad deal. But let me check if I want to buy him. Marlon. His mentals are good. He's not bad, but he's 32. So let me see if I want to buy him. I'm gonna add him to shortlist. Where's our Marlon?
So Greenwood gets a new contract.
Where's Marlon? I just saw him.
So
Manutd. I like this player.
so Lindelof is actually an
He's
influential
only
player,
earning 62
along
at
with
Chelsea.
Martial, right? No, influential and
He won't
team
be
viewers. Okay,
expensive.
so I'm mistaking things.
34. Flipping.
So Lindelof is at the bottom, Valencia is at the top. Lindelof hasn't gone into the team as much, so this is much smaller.
Now we're going to
with
players that are not up to
so
standard.
we probably need to improve this. So one of the things competition.
You gained possession, location,
actually, I'm looking at confidence.
Third.
History. Affiliate. No, not
It doesn't matter.
So where is it? Board actually, not club. Confidence. So the manager score has increased by a lot.
What upsets me a lot
Judgment
is
room is
that
good. Matches.
I
So
don't
we could
have
do
any of
better
my
in
players
matches, and
that
I think most of this has improved
available to pay.
because of
Like
the
if
match. I
go
didn't
for
actually play
filter
myself, but it got simmed, and
these players are half of the more than
we
half of
won
the teams
the
not
match
present.
4-2 against
Is on
some
holiday
other
or
team.
injured.
So this is my
And
first time playing the game on multiplayer mode.
The thing
So I'm learning a few things, like if you don't complete a match within a set amount of time, it goes, it sims automatically out of it. Basically, it hands it out over to the assistant manager.
Filtered it out. So that's why. Not at club.
I wish you could do that by choice. Like if you've won the game and everything.
In real life, Manchester United didn't loan out
that you switch it over to the assistant manager.
Players that have been loaned out. Until the end of the
I'm just gonna check my
preseason. Until the end of preseason,
so the
beginning of the season.
Right now is
but these players are already loaned out, like Fosumensa,
basically 10:04 p.m.
So I can't use these players, and
I've been up from
wanted to use some
4 a.m. So it's been
up till at least when the season started.
6 and 12, 18 hours.
Because
I've been up for
I'm
the
really
last 18 hours, which is almost nothing compared to what other steamers stay up for. So no reason to complain, basically. So
okay.
We'll go first team for under 23.
I know nothing
so
about
this
their
is
team except they're playing
Manchester guys.
cautious,
So
structured,
basically,
for
I don't want to have these
4-2-3-1.
players playing, but
So
Angel Gomez will go. 120, next 120, 90 minutes. McTominay guys can also play for them. 1 match, 90 minutes.
actually, it doesn't matter. I remember you were
Match 90
playing that
minutes.
Jose Mourinho was so negative
Herrera,
in the beginning of the season with the
stay
players he had
near
at his disposal, and he said,
I'm
if I
gonna
was
keep
a
him
fan, I
here as
wouldn't come
well.
to the matches.
Dolo,
When you manage the team yourself,
everything else
you can
is
understand why
getting
you're
better.
saying that, because you don't have
And
any of
no
the senior players available. You're playing juniors, and
injury,
those
preseason,
junior players aren't the ones who are going to start
developmental
the
advice.
season. So it's tough to gauge anything from preseason if you're Manchester United or any team in England, I suppose, because their season started, their transfer window ended early.
Since I
I'm
should
just
congratulate
season
yeah,
started
but
early.
really I want
But
more goals, and I don't think the other needs to be
anyways,
congratulated. The goals he's given away has not helped the team actually.
Thomas
So,
asked them to counterattack.
if we were
I
to
don't
improve
actually
our
remember how I set my team up to play
ratio,
at the moment.
I'd be much
Let
happier.
me see tactics.
Okay.
Wait.
So something was excellent.
Okay,
I
so
didn't actually pay attention to it. So
okay. Whatever.
so when Percy,
I'm just gonna
and
hand it
now
over to the
yeah when
coach.
Percy. I looked at his face and I'm like, that's not when Percy. But anyways, sometimes
Hand over to the
Isaac.
coach.
So that's another two players.
Okay.
Okay.
End meeting.
I'm actually I need a break for 20 minutes. So I'll be back in 20 minutes. I need to do something real quick. So give me 20 minutes, please. Thank you. So right now the time is 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna take. Instead of 20 minutes, I'm gonna take half an hour break. So up till 10:30. And basically we're gonna go from 10:30 to I'd say 12. 12. So
the last thing I want at the beginning of the season is more players injured.
So an hour 30 minutes more
is pretty low
today after the break. So
I'm only working on 2 tactics, so it shouldn't be
all the players are developing concerns now. So that's something I'm gonna have to deal with after the break. So I'm gonna make this instant break and save. So the game is still running in the background, and if anybody wants to join, you're most welcome. Feel free. And while I go away, I'm going to.
Mentality is awkward.
I'm actually gonna quit the stream and then continue again. So that's what I'm gonna do. End the stream and continue again. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in another 30 minutes. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So
Let me just
physical.
do that.
Totally physical.
I'll be back in a bit. So
I can't
bye.
complain about that.